Hello everyone and welcome back to my vlog. This is my fourth video. It's been a while before I've started making videos because I've been going through a lot of life stuff. I've moved places, I shifted my house, my room, and I've also went on my first trip to Italy, which was really exciting. Right now I want to get back to discussing about my dancing adventure. And for today's topic, I wanted to talk about, are you too old to dance? So that is an age-old question we all ask ourselves, are you too old to do anything? That's what it boils down to. Before I give my answer, I just want you to think of why we ask ourselves that question before doing any hobby. It could be skating, it could be climbing, dancing. Why do we always ask ourselves, am I too old to do this? I think that stems from a fear of failing. You are scared that you might fail, especially when you're older, and you might be laughed at. And yeah, it sucks sucking at things when you're older, right? When you're younger, you have more leeway to fail at stuff and you can try stuff, but for the majority of people, I feel like they are not in the situation to follow their passions at a young age. They don't have the money, or they don't have the time, or maybe it's not their interest. They're not doing something that they wanted to do. They might be doing something their parents pushed them to do. So when we get to an older age, that's when we start thinking about, we start exploring and trying to find what we like to do. Myself, I've always been a late bloomer. As far back as I can remember, I've always been slow at learning things, and in my mid-20s, I was a really lazy dude. I used to play video games or watch anime for the whole day. I could do it for the whole day, literally 8 hours at a stretch. And what made this worse was, even once I started working, I would still use all my free time to have some passive hobby. So I wasn't really developing myself, which it took me some time to to discover that I wanted to be good at something. It didn't matter what. So I think I was not only a late bloomer, but I was also slow at learning. I'm also very clumsy, so whenever I start something, I will mess it up badly. I'm also insecure. I was very insecure when I started whatever hobby I wanted to do. So that was martial arts. That's how I started my self-improvement journey. Developing yourself is a constant journey. That's what I've always believed and strive to do. So for me, when I was in that phase where I was just playing video games and watching anime, there was nothing really exciting about my life. If anyone asks what would you like to do in your free time, well, it's just the same thing. I didn't have any skills to teach anyone about. Like, I could have turned my obsession with art into maybe painting or maybe making my own stories, but I didn't do that. So I feel like martial arts came at the perfect time for me. That was the turning point of my life, and yeah, it was the turning point of my life. So why did I get into martial arts? That's I got it. So out of the blue, I got an infection called dengue. So dengue is this is a disease that is transmitted by tiny mosquitoes. They bite you on the skin, and then you get weak for maybe a week, for a month. It makes your immune system very weak. So I got that. I spent like almost 3 days in the hospital with my brother by my side, and that got me thinking. I couldn't, if I did die or if anything bad happened to me, what kind of life did I lead? Just forgotten by my friends, just stuck at home, working, coming home, working, coming home. And that's when I started doing martial arts. I did it for almost 5 years, starting from 2017. 2017, yes. I started martial arts late too, which is at 24, which many would call, many would consider 24 to be too late. But I just was like, fuck it, let me do it, let me do my best, see where I can go. And by a strange turn of events, I did win a gold medal for Wushu. So, you never know what you're capable of unless you keep striving towards something. Yeah. So, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that achievement. And that's why you should never think you're too old to do something. Once I moved to London, I wanted to try something else new, something less dangerous than martial arts, because NHS is well, the NHS bills and all can pile up, and you don't want to go broke in a foreign country. So dancing was again something that made me really uncomfortable when I started, because like I told you, the one thing I think martial arts couldn't fix for me was my insecurity. Even if I had a good base skill, if I knew how to defend myself, I still lacked the confidence. So that's why I started martial arts. Yeah, it's fine. But dancing, it had its own challenges. Rhythm, my rhythm is shit. I find it hard to go with the beat of songs. And creativity was, I guess, it's not a field I'm good at. And also meeting people. At every social class, you have to be open to meeting people, at least being friendly with them, so that you can have a good dance, good enjoyable dance. And yeah, but after 6 months, I can say that I am confident with where I am in my dance journey. I'm happy that I challenged myself to do this. And if you think you are too old to do something, maybe dancing, that's wrong. You're never too old to do anything. That's what I believe. You're never too old to do anything. And there's a little kid, he's just staring at me. As the old Chinese saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the second best time, well, that's today. It reminds me of this manga panel I read from this manga called Vagabond. It's about this samurai Musashi Miyamoto. It's more of a fictional retelling of his story. And there was this one panel that just said, "Focus only on your art." The moment I saw that panel, I knew what my life should be, what I should be focusing on, what I should be striving for. So with that said, I think dancing, you can start dancing at any age. I just saw this meme online recently about this old Japanese salaryman, old Japanese salaryman, who just goes on the road, puts some music and dances. And that watching his videos, it just makes me want to live the life he is living. When I'm old, I just want to put some random music, dance on the road, and just have a jolly good time. Yeah. So this is just a quick video I thought to make on this lovely Sunday morning, just to keep my vlog going. And coming up, I have Bristol Swing Fiesta, which is another event in 2024, my second event actually. Maybe I'll make another video about what I'm doing to prepare for this. I'm trying to compete again, and my last competition, well, I'm glad I participated, but my results I was a little bit sad about it, but I don't have an ego. I know I'm new to this, so it's fine. Yes. Yes. So well, thank you for watching this quick video recap of my life journey, and maybe it's not fully. Maybe I know this video is not fully relevant to dancing, but it's applicable to any hobby. Yes. So even in your grave, keep dancing.